Welcome to Advertisement and Persuasion for Target Audience.
We're going to go on a trip to see how different advertisers use specific types of persuasion to target their audiences.
But first, a quick review. Remember that persuasion in advertising is comprised of visual rhetoric. The techniques most often used by companies to persuade their audiences to consume their products are font and message, color, images, and focal point, including literal and figurative images. Now let's see these in action.
Let's look at how advertisers use persuasion to target college students.
Shocking image, right? That's exactly what Starbucks, the creator of this ad, was hoping to achieve in this appeal to college students using focus and message. In this ad, the message that this coffee is a more effective and preferable way of staying awake when exhausted than taping your eyes open is humorously delivered through exaggeration. This is especially appealing to college students who spend so much time studying and staying awake with friends. Returning to the end, though, we can look at the other elements of visual used by Starbucks. This ad is unique in the muted colors, the use of brown rather than blue eye, and the entire eye highlighted, ensuring that the focus remains consistent on the message, influencing hard-working college students to drink their coffee as they and stay awake and focus on their studies.
Ready? Okay, let's see how advertisers use persuasion to target patients.
College students aren't the only prime target audience for advertisers. Patrons also fit the bill, so to speak. Let's look at this advertisement for kidney health, for example. It's not as in-your-face shocking as the Starbucks ad, showing that this company, Fortis, is appealing to an audience that it expects to examine the ad more closely and look for the details. However, we do recognize that it's supposed to represent human organs, kidneys, so the average person looks closer. The trailer shows us the importance of the message, and upon looking closer, we realize that the kidneys are actually emphasizing the message typed in a strong font below. Run for them and they'll run for you, meaning exercise is important for kidney health. The hope for this advertisement is that patients will go home impacted by the image and message and then healthier lives.
Okay, so let's see how advertisers use persuasion to target commuters.
Sometimes advertisers appeal to specific regions or areas. This advertisement doesn't rely on shock factor, but rather humor to appeal to the audience of the DC metro area. This ad is part of a series of squirrel advertisements created by a company called clearancejobs.com, designed to appeal to commuters in the area, since many in the DC area require security clearance, which might not be the case in other areas. The humor ad is in the idea of the secret squirrel, which is a euphemism for spy, implying that getting a security cleared job that requires one will make you a secret. The use of the typewriter font and yellow highlighter are reminiscent of a government document, and the focal point of the military uniform also appeal to the target audience of the commuter in the DC metro area. This ad is likely to appeal to commuters due to the use of these persuasive techniques. So that's it. Thanks for going on this tour of advertising around the area with me, and I will see you in class.